to Good Morning Experts. It is now time. I don't know if you want to call it a master class or what today, but we are on fire. And the man that's going to bring it to you and showcase it all is none other than this international trainer that comes to us as a man with over 40 years of experience. He is a member of the 𝗍𝗄𝐶 six-figure ring earner and the first shareholder in the US of A. Not to mention, he is a platinum legacy owner nowadays, and he's known to this village and family as everybody's coach. Let's give it to you right now, Coach Erik Robinson.
Woo! Great morning, great morning. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Knock it out. Knock it out. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
All right. Well, let me see something. Hold on. Let me get the mic check 1, 2.
Oh, man.
My mic.
Real
Ain't
good.
got my mic sound. Yeah. Check one. My mic
The
sounds.
mic sounds nice.
All right. Hold on. Let me switch my mics up real quick because I need y'all to hear what I'm about to say. I need y'all to hear clearly. Y'all can hear me, but y'all can't hear me like I want y'all to hear me. I know you can hear me, but you can't hear me like I want to be heard. Is that all right? Say yes or yes.
Yes and yes. Let's go.
Yes and yes.
Yes and yes. Let's go.
Give me some of that. Give me some stereo. How about now? Am I in stereo yet?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
There we go. How about the image? Y'all, did they got me crispy or they got me on
It's
rigid?
crispy.
You looking like a sharp.
Crispy.
You looking sharp.
They got me in crispy. Okay, cool.
Not as
Well,
crispy as
ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you. I am excited.
Wipe off your lens, eh?
Are y'all excited? Yes or yes?
Yes, sir. Hey,
Come
E, wipe your
on.
lens.
Whoa.
Wipe your lens off. Wipe your lens off. You ain't as crispy as you want to be. Not on your glasses. on your camera.
They got me on the producer.
They got you on
There
2G.
you go. There you go.
I'm better.
Yep.
I'm a partial.
You looking like a fresh.
Do that. How do you do that?
Yeah, there you go. Looking like a fresh can of Pringles.
Oh, that's it. You did it that time.
Right there.
That's it.
Coach.
Do they got me in the platinum crisp?
There you go.
After the, ladies and gentlemen, the Level Up Conference, I just got to say, y'all did y'all thing. You know, I'm just going to give you my perspective real quick. Today, we're going to talk about our Level Up Conference, and I want to interview some of y'all and kind of get your feedback and some of your takeaways, but some of the things that I heard. So raise your hand if you don't mind me giving you a quick interview. So just put your hands up because I'm going to interview a few of y'all. So put your hands up because I want to get your takeaways and I want to have a conversation with you. But, you know, I had 2 moments, emotional moments that really impacted me at the Level Up. One was during the interviews. I was watching my daughter, Erica Marie, was interviewing the people. She was crushing it. And I was sitting there and I was recording on the introduction. And then one of the guys, Steve, the executive director, was like, you're a proud dad, huh? And the whole conference, I've seen my son was on stage, my wife, I was just in the moment. And I didn't realize that I was a parent until he said that. And then really just started being chatted to go sit down. I was like, man, wow. I'm not just putting on an event. I'm a parent here watching my daughter up on stage. She's not just a business partner, she's my child. And then I went and sat down. Then her daughter came on sat in my lap and kept saying, that's my mommy on stage. That's my mommy. And it's like, man, that was so emotional. Right. And then when Leah Lynch, I had another emotional moment when she listened hearing her testimony. So, you know, I say that because I'm also a participant. You know, we may put the project on, right? We were the producers and we did it, but at some point it's just the participant hat hit me. So just want to shout y'all out. Y'all did a phenomenal job, you know, and that's the thing that, you know, you don't realize y'all did such a phenomenal job, team, that I didn't realize, like, man, I'm inside of a production and y'all was producing it. You know, you heard y'all come on and say, man, I was seeing the celebrities and superstars inside the street. That was the Uncle Jock. That was our mission from the beginning.
Yes,
Was to
man.
create the
Yes.
Motown. We say we're gonna create the Motown. And to hear y'all come in and say I was amongst the stars, but guess who the stars were?
Exactly.
Y'all were the daggone stars. There wasn't nobody over there. No, y'all were the stars of the show.
Hey, Eric, did
Not
you hear
because
when
your name's on the Uncle Jock.
I'm sorry. Did you hear when Frank? See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When you're at a certain level, you're used to operating at a certain level. When you're at conferences, guess what? You walk in, you ain't gonna get stopped about no name badges and stuff. You're SED or platinum, whatever. But Frank was like, "Oh, they stopped me at the gate and was like, wait, you need to get a name badge, sir." He was
Yeah.
like, "Whoa, I've never been patted down like that before. That's next level production."
Come on, babe. Like I know times like Dr. May, we need police at the door. You better train.
Right,
Like, listen, we ain't playing no games. They ain't just walking up in here. Are they
right.
ready? And I put the heat on Dr. Mary, and she was like, "Oh, I guess I gotta put the heat on them." And I don't know what she did, what y'all did, but y'all wasn't playing no games. So let's jump into this interview section. We might be a couple of minutes over. So if you don't have readers recap, I'm gonna steal some of readers' minutes. Is that okay with y'all?
Yes, sir.
All right. First person I want to bring up, Mr. Tony Burke, ABD Worldwide. ADB Worldwide. Tony, I'm gonna bring you up to the spotlight.
All right. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning. So, Tony, you raised your hand. I said I wanted to interview some people. So, what was it about the conference that made you say I want to share my takeaway? Because Tony, you was behind the stage and you was working all the slides, and man, behind the scenes, you was with the production team. You was part of the production team. So, what made you raise your hand and say, you know what, I need to share my insights? I know you got some insights that some of us don't know.
Because, well, first of all, the Friday night was, an awesome dinner, a nice moment, intimate moment for the leaders and winners to just come in and kind of get settled in and have that conversation, that one-on-one conversation with each other that's so important. And Saturday morning, when I walked in that room, I think I cussed. And I was like, and I'm like, okay, because I saw the whole entire setup, and my mind started clicking like this is some serious business right here. This is equipment. I know a little bit about equipment, but this is production equipment here. I mean, cameras at every angle there. I walked over to the table next to, the man put a headset on my head, and I'm listening. I'm hearing the camera people talk to each other. I said, we own and popping now. You can't stop us now. You cannot stop us now. And I just was blown away, amazed, and I appreciate the team effort from the people on, LaShonda, Philip, the AV, and his team, and what really touched me and made me realize how professional we were is when I saw Gertie and Donnae escorting people into a seat, ushering them. I'm like, we ain't playing. We ain't playing. I mean, I'm looking and I'm watching everything. I'm like, they are escorting people to a seat. No, you sit here. And I'm like, mic drop. Mic drop.
Ooh, man, I hope y'all caught that. So, Tony, what was just talking real quick? Because you had the headsets on. What's behind the scene? What was that like here now? So you can talk from a production level. Were they?
I want everybody to get this. I'm sitting back there and I'm doing the slides and I'm getting it in. They like switch to camera one. All right. Pan camera one, pan camera one. Okay, switch to camera two. Go to camera two. Okay, camera two, get the close up. Camera two got the close up. Oh, we're going to camera four. Then I had to come in and say, put up the slides. And it's like nobody was back there griping or arguing. It was just like everybody was like hitting it right on point. And Dr. Mary be like, okay, next we're going to this. Pull the logo down, put the logo up. And I'm like,
Man, y'all was looking like Secret Service in that joint.
Man, I'm like, man, I'm like, man, and it's and not only that, I'm learning. Now I see what I'm gonna have to do when I do an event, or because that's the goal. Like Frank said, I don't know if it was Frank or Raza. We got to learn so we can step up, do our events, and we can invite Dr. Mary and Eric to be the guest speaker at our event. The production and everything will be on us. So I'm sitting there and I'm taking mental notes. I'm taking physical notes. I'm writing stuff down in my phone. I'm like, this is hot. And I think I said I was talking to people. I said 𝗍𝗄𝗏 𝗃 has had the best event in USAX, and this event was the best production, hands down.
Woo, man, I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Tony Burke. Clap it up for ABD Worldwide. ADB. I'm dyslexic on that one. All right, we're going to bring up to this young lady, new to the company, new to the team, right? All the way, but she's been around the block because she came from another company, so she's seen a thing or two. So she's not, she was a top, like an executive director level at another company, came over, but new to our village, Miss 𝗱𝗏. 𝗱𝗏, talk to us. You put your hand up, say, Eric, you can talk to me. I got some things I want to share. Break it down for us. What made you raise your hand, and what's your insight?
Thank you, Coach Eric. I was blown away. Like Coach Tony said, the production, because I've been to plenty of events and everything, and it was the production, it was the camaraderie, the family feeling, just being in the room, the energy, the high energy. I just fell in love with everybody, and I was just so happy to be there. And thanks to my cousin Marcella for getting me in the room. And before I left, and I showed a couple of people how I felt, I created an AI image of a superwoman. And I'm ready to rock and roll and blow this thing out of the park. I'm ready. That's what I got out of this meeting, to get moving.
And can you, when you get a chance, do you mind sending me that image? Because that was so powerful. You said, Eric, this is, because me, you had a conversation before you got here, right? And when you showed me that image, that was just like, it's like time stopped. My heartbeat was like, oh my gosh. So if you don't mind sharing that with me, please, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 𝗱𝗏, all the way from the Dallas, Texas. Woo! Love it, love it. All right. I want to turn it over to the sacred plug. I want to bring her up. LaShonda, you raise your hand. Talk to us, LaShonda, during the sacred plug. Oh, look at, she got the jersey on. She got the jersey. Can you turn around? Does the jersey got your name? Who named on that jersey? Because some people don't realize. Durden, come on. What? I got her own jersey, baby. Man. Oh, that was something. Oh, USAX, we got our own jersey. Just in case y'all know, y'all wasn't sure we a squad or we a real squad. Jersey and all. Talk to us, LaShonda. You put your hand up. What's your take? Executive producer. Oh man, clap it up real quick, y'all, too. Because she absolutely rocked the house.
Y'all rocked the house. This was awesome. For me, like I said, everybody just operating in their element. That takeaway with my team member at the end, that's what I love about this company. That's what I love about this village, is we were able to have a conversation with team members after the after party, and the availability of this tribe, of the leaders in this group, to share, to just be there. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we ain't slept in 5 days, y'all. We probably not gonna sleep even more. And they just keep giving and keep giving. And that powers me. I know what it takes to put on a production like this. I knew before what it took to put on a production like this. So when Coach called me, I was like, yes, for sure, because I've gotten to the point where I understand it's not just about me, what I get. It's not just about what my team gets. It's about this village. And if we could all win, we all lock in and allow our gifts to be used, this is just going to get bigger and gooder and gooder and gooder.
Ooh, thank you. So, LaShonda, from your lens, being an executive producer, what was you hearing? What was you seeing? What was the vibe? You had to touch everybody, get them ready for the. What was the vibe from the executive producer with the people, the speaking, our attendees, our speaking guests?
I mean, everyone was decent and in order. Everybody was in place. There was a peaceful spirit that was just in the whole atmosphere that just allowed everybody to be cool and be flexible, be fluid. It's a convention for things are going to change. We had a lot of changes as far as timing, as far as who is getting on when, and everybody was just flexible. And it's beautiful for, nobody to be spazzing out. Well, I'm supposed to be on at this time, and none of that happened. So just everybody being willing, coming with that servant heart of whatever needs to be done. I'm ready, let's do it. And that's what happened. So, amazingly.
Yeah. Now speak to the vendors, because you talk about that time change and the flexibility. Because a lot of something, if you're the guest, you don't know. You're just seeing the show produced,
right?
And there was a lot of changes. And how was the vendors? What was that like?
Yeah, the vendors were dope. So the vendors had so much energy and brought not the regular humdrum. Oh, this is the product and this is what you can sell. They brought energy to the stage, matched the energy of the event, and that was awesome. Is their flexibility. It was a couple times where somebody would leave and I'm like, okay, where's this vendor? He done left, but it wasn't that. He might have been in the bathroom, whatever, but that changed. Everybody was just so flexible and so willing, having amazing vendors, dope energy in the place the whole time was amazing. So some people, of course, tried to, I'm not even gonna say some people, some energy, some negativity tried to come in, whether it was at the registration table or on wherever it was. However, we as the team were so on point and had our energy so tight that even when people were trying to come with the nonsense, we was checking it. It was being checked. I was like, oh, this is so dope. Not having for me to step in and be like, okay, well, the people who were at the door had it so handled that people had to relax. They had to let down their guard, regardless of what they thought they were coming to the place to get or to give. It was dope just to watch people be disarmed, and it was amazing. So everybody, shout out to all of y'all. It was dope. I can't wait to see this going nationally and internationally. Level up, international, worldwide. Let's go.
Let's go. Love it. Thank you, LaShonda. Can y'all clap it up for none other than our executive producer, LaShonda Durden, the safety plug. Woo, love it. All right, Miss Connie. Miss Connie, you put your hand up, the superstar of the hour. Talk to us, Miss Connie. What made you say, hey, you can interview me? Give me your take, Connie.
Well, naturally, I don't speak much about anything or say anything. But the last 2 days that I came, I had a lot of excuses why I couldn't come. But my friend who actually came with me, who made it possible as well, because my car did break, so she was able to drive her car. But I just wanted to say, when I walked in, I thought about meeting celebrities as how I felt. I felt like I actually went in a room full of celebrities. And I was like starstruck. You know how some people get starstruck and they can't speak because they see these celebrities. And I've dealt with plenty of celebrities, but dealing with you guys was just totally different to me. And to see everybody that I see online, of course, I very seldom show myself, but just to see the energy and to hear when Gandhi, he was speaking back there, that energy just excited the room. He excited so many people to when they got on stage, their energy came from his energy. And just to see how you guys was working behind the scene, your wife and yourself and your children, your daughter, your granddaughter, everybody's interacting, the whole team. And like I said, it was like when I walked in, celebrities, it's like Secret Service atmosphere. And Danae, she's like, yeah, hey, and they was looking for our names and just to feel, you felt important, and just to speak, I just wanted to say how important I felt, how much I got out of it, that it inspired me to say, I can do this, and I know I can. I've got to run that play. I've got to do everything that I know how to do. And just to hear it, to see it. And even I got to speak with Frank about MS, because he spoke about his mom having it and my daughter has it. So even just talking to him one-on-one about certain different things, and how we talked about even implemented the insurance into it. So, like I said, it was just exciting. And I didn't think that I was going to be that excited. And my girlfriend, she enjoyed, first thing came out of her mouth was, pyramid. I said, no, girl. I said, this ain't that. I said, I'm telling you, just keep listening. And when you said take out a pen and a piece of paper and write, she took the pen and paper out and write. I said, Lord, he done got to him. And I just really wanted to come on and just say I got a lot out of it. I really enjoyed it. It was more than what I expected. And, thanks for implementing this. And, like I said, again, I'm leveled up, ready to run the play. I'm just ready, and again, as long as I know I can count on people, y'all such accountability. You all stated that, and I'm going to have to utilize that.
I love it. I love it. Woo, man. Woo. You said Mollywood? Is that what you said? Oh my goodness. Oh man, I'm like, we're going to have our own version. Y'all understand? You just started something. All right, now this guy, he's on camera, so I'm gonna grab him while we got him, because you don't get him all the time. I know he's always on the move, but if anybody can do it, I know the Gandy man can. Just talk to us, sir. What's your take? What made you say, hey, I gotta raise my hand?
I would tell you like this, Eric. I sat next to the secret plug, and I seen how she operated, and I seen from the time coming in to taking a picture of your license plate, doing this and everything else. It was a professional event. It was an organized event. And even when things popped up, like your mother-in-law said, it's not obstacles, it's opportunity. And once again, when we had that lunch situation, I love you how you changed the audible. Oklahoma. Once again, this is an after action review, okay? What we're going to find out what we did good, what we didn't do, what we can do better. But once again, just seeing her direct, all right, you got a chance to interview. I seen her do the mic change. And like I said, I had to get fam some lemons because his voice was had it a little bit. But once again, it's all good. But once again, it was handled in a supreme professional way. And once again, when you treating the CEOs, the executives and things like that, oh, you just don't walk up in this jank. It don't work like that. Hey, that security is for everybody. You may have had a bad day or had something come your way. You may fall out or flip out. We don't know. But once again, just meeting everyone and just once again greeting everyone. And like I say, I'm looking forward to coming to another one. And like I say, my voice of inspiration, I'm gonna give him some lozenges, once again, some lemons, and once again, just to introduce and things like that. But what I want to take about was the way you shared your testimony about your daughter. Leah, you, and once again, that testimony, your sacrifice. I had similar situations myself. And once again, this is where it's a heartfelt thing. This is where it's true. We ain't faking it till we making it. Hey, everybody's going to struggle. Common denominator, we're persistent, we're consistent. And Lord, as long as God got me rising, I will still continue to strive. But once again, it's just a pleasure to meet everyone. Miss Sharita, I got to sing happy birthday to her, everything. So once again, it's just putting faces with names. And once again, the sacred plug, she was doing it so much. After that second day, she came and asked me for a drink, but the bar was closed. I told her I'd get her a drink. It's all good. But once again, just that love and everything else. Thank you. But Coach, hey, the organization is outstanding. And once again, looking forward to taking it higher, and higher. And once again, every rocket needs a launcher.
Last once again, cuz. Last once again.
That's it. I'll relinquish. All right.
Thank you, Danny. Oh man, yes, indeed. But this lady right here, she came in, did her thing. She's been crushing it, rocking it, nonstop. Miss Tiffany Tyler, what do you want to share? What made you say, hey, I want to come on and share something?
What made me come on? Good morning, team. I'm still excited. I was excited on my ride back home, and I wasn't going to stay yesterday, but My ED told me this is a 2-day event and you signed up for 2 days. And I was like, well, dang. So I better stay because I knew what she meant was to stay to get all the knowledge. But Erik, I got to give you your flowers, and I don't know how mushy you're going to get when I tell you this, but you are a man of leadership. And I am so proud of you and your family because your last name stands out so well, and you carry it through yourself, your children, your wife, your grandchildren, your family, and it states that you care. You're not boasting on yourself. And the descendants of brilliance, the barrier of divine reputation, these cannot even sum up what you do for us. And I just want to thank you for, I was at Level Up last year, and it has been forgotten due to this 2025. Not forgotten as in the information that I received from there, but just the organization, the leverage that it took, the time, the consistency, the team that you build just from this call has made me know that you really do care and you put a lot of effort in your family. And if your family, as in Trey, if she does not know the steps as being a Robinson, she will be in training in class. And I know that for a fact. So I commend you for everything that you do for us and a job well done throughout you, your family. And I also want to say on Friday, Leah was offish. And I always tell 𝗖cie, I said, Leah's so cocky. She's really cocky. And her story told us Saturday that she was cocky. And I just went over there and I held her and I prayed and I prayed and I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And she looked at me. She said, thank you. So we never know what nobody is going through. And this journey is tough. And 𝗖cie got on my nerves, but she held that door down, boy. She was not letting nobody through that door without a tag. So I commend her for that. And I'm looking at her like, yo, what's up with this girl? And I'm like, I was like, I'm okay. They got her on her job, but it was so well put together. And Erik, I gotta give you your flowers for that because I know how hard you go for us. And I appreciate that. And I that you put together for this event because I know it's going to get better. And everybody that you had on the panel, I got a list from everybody that you put on that panel. And I talked to my team yesterday, and we cannot do nothing but go forth with everything that was delivered to us yesterday. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, man. You got me all choked up. Y'all, we may go a little longer today than normal, so don't get your panties in a bunch or your or whatever you got on. Or if some of y'all don't, you ain't no panties. I get that, but whatever it is, if you did, don't bunch it up, okay? Don't twist your arms or roll your eyes, whatever you're saying. I'm trying to clean it up. So yes, but thank you, Tiffany, and I want to shout out Dr. Mary because that really was her. The speakers and the different topics. She didn't just let anybody come do the regular topic, right? She was like, hey, no, these are the topics. Like, you sure let them do this? Like, no, these are the topics. I want different things. There's a concept. I don't want everybody to say the same thing. I want different things. I want people to get something out of different things, but from the different folks, right? So she did a really, really amazing job. So thank you, Tiffany. So she does a lot behind the scenes. And in the front, I may get a lot of the front shout out, which I should. Let me stop. No, but no, Dr. Mary is she really, really does that. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Really appreciate it. All right, man, you got me emotional. I'm trying to recover. 𝗖cie, oh my goodness, this lady really, 𝗖cie, you did your job so well that sometimes until Tiffany brought it up, it almost went unnoticed to me. I was like, man, that's right. Because every time I look at her, she was just looking at that face, looking like, don't even try it. Now we're looking over, she said that, don't even try it. Look. Now I see everything. I see inside, then I see outside the door, and I see inside out, and it was just always that don't even try it look. And I was like, because I saw her, and I was like, I ain't even gonna try 𝗖cie. I'm like, nah, she got a don't even try it look. Until you just put in perspective, Tiffany, I forgot she was really running that door, and she stayed in her role so well. I didn't even try. I'm like, I would hug her a couple of times, take a picture with her a couple of times. I'm gonna leave her alone because she got that don't even try it look. And then you just made it put in perspective why she had the don't even try it look. Cause that was her job. That was her role. So with that being said,
Eric, before you bring her up, before you bring 𝗖cie up, we were standing out and I was telling everybody to shh because they were getting loud after I got off stage. We were talking to Rosa. She came over. She said, "Excuse me, you guys have to take that outside because we're still in session over here." And she said that to SED, Rosa and 𝗯𝗿𝗲. She didn't give a dog on who you were. Hey, shut it down. Let's go.
And real quick, I wanted to say I saw something brewing at the door, right? I mean, these people, whatever happened, it looked like they was upset. They're like, "Look, we getting ready to leave." And I said, "Let me leave because I am not trying to be around this fire." Whatever happened though, that crew that was getting ready to leave, they gracefully made a U-turn and all of them came back in. So whatever 𝗖cie, I think Dr. Mary was out there as well. Man, y'all held that door down. So big kudos, big shout out to you guys. You ladies.
𝗖cie, talk to us.
Well, I appreciate all that. I appreciate Gertie being right there with me as well as Sarita at that door because we did have some interaction. And that one lady, she was really ready to leave with her crew because we were saying she didn't pay. They all had to pay. So she just had enough. And I had to kind of, massage her a little bit for her to go inside. So the conference was really, really good from the beginning to the end with Frank DeLeo's speech. What I saw is he never gave up. I think he said he had 25 years in. From the first year, he had like one agent that joined, then maybe two, then six, and now he had 3,200 agents. So that was very inspiring. The food was good. Everything was good. The committees worked together. We were all coordinated. It was awesome. You, Eric, and Dr. Mary, awesome leadership. Awesome leadership. And I'm looking forward to next year. And I even sent a link out to some friends, and they were saying this was awesome. So they was online looking at it. They wanted the link again for the second day. It was really good. And also the symmetry guy, when he got up there, you would think he was going to have church because he was bending and hooping and just going for it. But it was a really, really good conference. And it was great meeting you all face to face.
Thank you, 𝗖cie. Thank you for all you did and all you're doing. I know, and people don't know, you was going through some things, family. And so for you to be here and do what you did and just came right in, because to the last minute, we wasn't sure. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm on." That was like that last minute. She's like, "Oh, well, let's go." So thank you, 𝗖cie, for all you did and all you're doing.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Dr. Mark, the financial prophet, PROFIT. Talk to us, sir. Come on up here.
Thank you, Coach, man. It was an incredible experience, man. Dr. Berry approached Monique and I and Coach about doing the pregame season on YouTube Live, y'all. The live, we didn't know it was a hot mic, but everything was cool. And the commish came in and set the tone. Coach, thank you, because we had the opportunity to reach many thousands of people. You entrusted that with us and your leadership. And man, we had a ball. You said, hey, get that energy going online with YouTube. Just get it going, have fun, enjoy it, bring people into the experience. Man, people had an incredible experience online. That's the one thing I want to share was an incredible experience for what we had an opportunity to be in a room with, just watching the whole experience, because I've never done anything like that before. But hey, Coach, you just said have fun. Interview people, tell them about the experience about Level Up. And the second thing was I had 3 family members there, y'all, and they were impacted. 2 of them are entrepreneurs and the other one's in P&C, my other cousin. And I tell y'all what, it was life-changing for them. So whoever you had there with you, whether it be a business partner, somebody reaching out to, a family, man, they were impacted. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They have not stopped talking about it. We posted in one of our family texts this morning. Well, where was this at? Where was this been? We would tell you about that months ago. Y'all should have been there. But Coach, just thank you. Man, we so encouraged by y'all. Thank y'all so much for just loving us, coming from Atlanta, coming in and welcome us in the village. We're so grateful. And I just want to tell you that this morning, man, this changed our life. I'm just being real. The CEO, Coach, Jamie, Frank, you can go down the line, man. Uncle Jock, y'all look, y'all the celebrities. We wanted to be in the room with the commission, all y'all. So that's what I'm grateful for. So just thank you, Coach, for that production, man. Y'all did it. Y'all crushed it. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Mark. Man, we got a team of celebrities. And I'm gonna throw a curveball here. I don't know if he can come off and share, but I want to hear from some of the online person, Andre West. You did your thing. Are you able just to talk to us and kind of share your experience from online? Because some of these was in person. Can you kind of share your experience? What was it like, and what was some of your takeaways from watching online?
Absolutely. Let me tell you something. It pained me greatly not to be there, but that experience online was simply amazing because I've been here for a few years. Y'all know me, and I have seen where we've come from and where we came from. Look here, we wasn't half stepping back in the day either. I will put that out there. Yet the production and the way things turned out, it was just amazing. I could see, I could hear, and then the camera angles changing all of the time, like was discussed by Tony earlier. That made it such a more interactive thing. It kept you alert, it kept you going and moving. We had professional MCs. We had people, thank you, Troy. We had folks that were keeping everyone engaged. We had someone on the stage at all times. Those types of things keep everyone comfortable when they're watching from at home from the video. It was just engaging, very engaging. And you just, when you don't have those other distractions that take away from things, it helps you to stay focused on the message. I was all in. I was all tears on occasions. It was just really, really good. Thanks everybody so much. Had to share that.
Thank you for sharing, Andre. Thank you so much for sharing. And ladies and gentlemen, just so y'all know too, if you all go to my YouTube channel, Everybody's Coach Erik Robinson, just Everybody's Coach Erik, just the YouTube channel, Everybody's Coach Erik. If somebody could drop the link in the chat, Everybody's Coach Erik, Everybody's with an S, Coach Erik. Go to that channel. Send that link out to your friends and family. They can go watch it and watch the replay. It's on live, it's on YouTube. Send the link to your teams. Tell them go watch the streaming. Then when we get the video, we're gonna chop it down and make some more testimonies in each person's segment. So it's a lot of content that was put out there. So that will be shared. But go watch it. We had 2,000 people, 2,000 views already. Let's make this thing one of the most viewed experience events. Use it to grow your business and share with your team. Okay, for those who didn't get it, those who didn't, tell them to tune in. Both days, streamed live professionally. It was great. I'll just make a comment about those watching. I got a call last night from Leah. Like I'm literally just pulling in the house. I'm unloading my car, and I get a call from Leah, Executive Director Leah Lynch. And some Leah Lynch call. So I said, let me answer the phone because I'm thinking maybe, she's let me know she got home safely. So this is around 9:30. We at the meeting after the meeting. So it's around 9:30. I'm unloading the car. Now it's probably closer to 10 o'clock. Probably closer to 10 o'clock. The time doesn't matter, but it matters in my head because now it's like, I can't get out my head. What time was it? I was right, 9:30. So I get a call from Leah. Answer the phone, and then it's like, hey, this is not Leah. This is Steven, which is Leah's husband. I'm like, oh, shucks, did something happen to Leah, right? Because I'm getting a call at 9:30 from Leah, and it's her husband. He said, Erik, I just want you to know my heart just dropped. He said, I watched the YouTube stream with Leah. I was like, is she okay? Oh, no, she's okay. I just want you to, I'm like, okay, now talk to me. He said, I watched the YouTube of my wife and heard her story. He said, I knew about 80% of what she's went through, I watched it, and we got to get her voice out there. Her stories are powerful. He said, it brought me to tears. He said, I got to get her voice off. He said, now I see what you've been saying. I've been hearing her say that you keep saying, and I've mentioned, Erik, I need you and your wife. Just come, we got to put this. He said, you've been saying that she got it from day one. And I didn't hear it. And you've been saying it. Now I see what you were saying. And Leah was like, Erik, I know, Erik, you've been saying it. Now I see it. My husband is impacted. He said, man, I was in tears. So much. He said, I need to talk to Erik. He said, nah. He said, what's Erik's number? He said, and she wouldn't give me her number. So I took her phone and called you myself. Y'all, that's how impactful this is. Are y'all catching me? So inside the studio, we're telling y'all to build your brand. We're telling you who you are. Sometimes you don't see who you are yet. And you keep hearing the celebrities. And as people talking about the celebrities, you don't even realize the celebrities are you, Sarita. So your hand is up next. The $6 million woman, Miss Sarita Thomas. Talk to me.
Did it unmute me?
Yes, you're good.
Okay,
now.
I'm sorry. I'm having some issues with my phone. There are no words to describe how impactful this was, but having time now to go back and digest it all and pull it apart, I want to first say this. A huge thank you to the both of you for two reasons. One, you have seen something in each of us. And when you encouraged us to join the Inside the Studio, you helped us to meet your mind. You knew who we were. You let us speak to you about what our hopes and our desires were for our future, and you matched it in what you saw as our talents. And you led us in that direction. Through that interaction came the $6 million woman. As a result of that, when you encouraged me to, or asked me to be a part of the interviewing process, recognizing that there was something that I was prepared to do that, I doubted it. I did not think that I would be, I guess to be honest, courageous enough to do that. But once the mic was in my hands, it was time to go. And I quickly realized all of my in the studio questions training within 2 seconds of my, probably less than 30 seconds of my introductory sentence to Frank. He turned to me and said, "Are you a television reporter?" I was like, "No." He's like, "You've never been a television reporter?" I'm like, "No." He was like, "Oh my God, you sound so professional. You sound like a television reporter." He said, "I don't know." And then further into the conversation, or perhaps at the end, you'll hear it in our dialogue. We didn't realize the mic was hot either, but you'll hear it in our dialogue. He said, "I don't know if you saw my expression," but I was like, thinking that she's so professional. And in my head, I'm thinking, inside the studio. This was all of the training that Erik has been preparing us for. And whether we felt we were ready to make that move, you put me in the direction that I had to make the move. And I want to thank you for that. I know that you and Dr. Mary had the insight that this needed to happen, and you put me in the place to do that, for which I'm terribly grateful. And the second thing is a thank you to Dr. Mary for her soft guidance and encouragement. Just from my having to interact with her for the things that she needed, that she was asking us to do as a team. But when I would come back and she would just always say it just so softly and so humbly, and we would go interact. And then the things that she imparted to me last night, everything around us is so loud and it's booming, and the cheering and the rah-rah and the yelling and the people on the loud mics, but she is always a soft, gentle voice, encouraging us, supporting us, being there if you need her. So I'm terribly grateful for those experiences and for the love that everyone shared. But most importantly, inside the studio, the $6 million woman on the mic interviewing. And now I'll know to ask, is the mic hot? We'll know when that cutoff is to be aware of what we're doing. But that was phenomenal for me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. You wasn't the only one that got caught in the hot mic. Don't worry about that. The mic is hot, y'all. The block is hot. And I also want to give a shout out to, because I know y'all get credit, but inside the studio, it's a 3-part. It's myself, Dr. Mary, and Uncle Jock. Uncle Jock really, he's from the entertainment segment. It's his vision. He was the Erik, I see it, and the Berry Gordy, the Motown. I don't know if y'all hearing it. And then the Motown, then let's create the platform, right? You know, I level up, Dr. Mary, myself, and Uncle John came and say, hey, now this is it's the platform. So not only do we have the talent, which is you, now we have the platform, like the morning calls. Are y'all with me? The level ups, the conference, to give you the opportunity to share your talents. But this young lady almost won it, almost won the furthest distance award. Man, she got beat out by somebody in El Paso, Texas. I couldn't believe El Paso took you out, 𝗯𝗍. But you're the real 𝗯𝗍 from Hyattsville. Talk to us, 𝗯𝗍. You did an amazing job this weekend too.
Thank you, family. Thank you. Grand Rising. Don't give up. Run the play. Have the right mindset. It's fourth quarter. Let's win. This is why I don't like to talk, because I know I'm very emotional. Dr. Mary, Eric, Uncle John, Meredith, as the visionaries, you all are awesome. All of what I participated in yesterday, all of what I saw was through the eyes of you. And it was excellence. And I commend you. I love you all. Tawana, thank you for approaching me that day and making me do this, tricking me into this. I thank you. I do this so I know what it takes to put together something like this. And it was so professional. So when you see me here, you see me dipping there, you see me at the door, and you see me doing all other stuff, cutting the cakes or whatever, it's only because I know it has to be done. And I'm going to be there to take part in whatever it is, because I know it has to be done. I lost wind yesterday a little bit because during the rising, I woke up and I had a headache. Gertie was like, girl, what you doing? Girl, what you doing? And I was like, she didn't know what was going on with me, but I pulled through it. And it got done. Y'all are family to me. You know, like they said, you don't know what people are going through. You know, I stay quiet. I was affected by the federal government. But guess what? I still got there. I still played my part, and I still did what I had to do. No money in the world can take the place of what happened this weekend. And all of you all, thank you so much for pouring into me. Gandhi, Gandhi man, thank you. You tapped me on my shoulder a couple of times and said, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Gandhi man. I needed that. I love you all. And next year, I am going to be on that stage. I am not playing. I'm pushing hard to do what I got to do. Thank y'all so much. I love you.
Ooh, thank you, 𝗯𝗍. We love you too, and we appreciate you so much. Even karaoke, she rocked the karaoke. I came in there, I was like, man, 𝗯𝗍 running the karaoke. Man, it was just, y'all understand, it was a whole experience. The inside the level up was a whole experience. It was a whole experience, but I don't know if y'all caught that. She came in emotional and talking about thank you, Tawana, for sharing the opportunity with me. See, sometimes we think we're so busy trying to recruit somebody for us. Once you start to understand the impact you can do for them, your business starts to go to a whole nother level because you ain't chasing the check, right? You're chasing somebody's future. You're impacting lives, y'all. Tawana Chesley, the Griot Leo.
I know you're about to make me cry. You know I want to do this on this call. Girl, I just want to say really quickly how proud I am of and 𝗯𝗍 holding on and Connie. You know how much I feel about staying in the car. And I'm going to come back to that last thing about Connie real quick. But this whole weekend, the intimacy and the transparency of all the speakers and the people outside of the speakers that I had conversations with and just gave hugs to. This was a great, great, great production. And the fact that I didn't realize how much Dr. Murray put into the topics, but I felt heard and seen through these topics. Just from Aurelio talking about that first thing he said about breathing. How much do I say that? You gotta breathe. And then to listen to Leah and everything that she's gone through, and what she said, that the one thing that, it's not just that, but that one thing just set out when she said that yoga was helping her heal. And then have to talk about that the whole topic was superpower and run the play. I've been talking about this superpower for years. We all got it. It's in us. It's here, and it's here. We got what it takes to make this business work, to make our lives work. And I didn't get a chance again to take a lot of notes because I was holding on to that camera trying to make sure that people could see on Facebook or whatever, but I got a chance to take Coach Erik's notes. Gravity. You dropped the mic. And I'm saying that because some of the things that you were saying, I kept looking back at Connie, because Connie was having those excuses about she got to get out of her area because she can't talk to nobody. You literally said, go to another area. Go to another area. And I looked at her, she looked at me and said, I know you looking at me. And the one thing that I'm going to say is Frank the Leo, by the way, Frank the Leo, when he said, if I can do it, you can do it. I used to hate it when somebody would say that. But the fact of the matter is we can all do it. We can all do it. So this production was just, it was just great. And I'm glad I could play a small part in it. So let's go, let's grow.
Let's go, let's grow, let's go. Thank you, Tawana. Woo. And your part wasn't small, but thank you. Everything you do. And this next young lady, man, she was one of the first people I recruited, and she's been there to all of the level ups, and she made her way. She even drove 20 hours one time, 20 plus hours to make sure. So when I seen her, every time, I think somebody says they get an excuse, I'm like, hold on, no, that's why somebody drive 20 plus hours to an event to come to stay with a stranger. I'm like, man, you drive 20 hours, you staying at my house, you ain't got to buy no nothing up. You ain't got to take no nothing. But now she's coming with people. I'm like, at this time, she ain't coming alone. She's coming with somebody. She's coming with champions. But y'all know her from the lady from the bus, but I know her as a cousin. Y'all know her also as Queen Cousin and her big family. Marcella, break. Talk to Marcella.
Thank you. I mean, when I said I put forth the effort so that we could be here, that is what I did. And I wouldn't have changed it for the world. Unfortunately, I had to miss out on yesterday's event. At first, it was like a booking error, but I'm glad that it turned out like I did because a close friend of mine lost her daughter in a tragic hit and run. So I had to get back to be with her. But when I tell you, just from Friday night and Saturday being there, it opened up a whole new door, like a whole new portal. And I was like, this is like being at a wedding reception, seeing FML and us and Erik. I got tickled. I said, Erik making them come hard. They had their little t-shirts and stuff on.
Yeah, we representing. I'm like, uh-oh.
Because Erik, you talked about when you first came to theirs. Remember, I went and I had on a green sheet shirt and Monica was like, what are the green sheet people? But me and my cousin, we were laughing because when you was talking about who was coming furthest, I was like, I'm gonna beat them out because I'm gonna say the city that I'm really from. I said, so that should make me beat. Then I thought about it. I said, dang, Mia here from Houston. But then when that lady said El Paso, me and Mia, we each looked at each other. We was like, let's go and sit down. She got us beat out. But everything was just so amazing. And my cousin's like, is it always like this? I said, girl, we get more hype every year. Every year is something different. So we never know what we get. Just know that, they bring more hype because she was like, man, they let you just be yourself. I said, yeah, because, that's how we do it. And I'm gonna close saying this, that when y'all kept saying run the play, we had to the hotel we were at ordered an Uber for us. And so the lady that came to pick us up, so we're in town for a conference and da da da. And so when we got to the airport, I said, "Oh, we're life insurance agents." I said, "Do you or anyone you know need any life insurance?" And she was like, "Yeah, me." So I, got her information. I was putting in her name. She gave me her first name, Sheila. I said, "What is your last name?" Guys, her last name is Bragg without an S.
That never cousin.
But me and Patricia looked at each other. We said, our last name is Braggs with an S. And so I did reach out to him. So, but Perditra was like, "You got a Maryland license?" I said, "Absolutely not, but my upline does. We're going to get her." So just say, Eric and Dr. Mary, I'll probably be reaching out to you guys real soon once I reach back out to this lady to get her information. So, hey, coverage is coverage. And that's what I told Perditra. One thing about this company is we don't mind if you're not licensed in the state. Find somebody else on the team that is. Because our main thing is to get coverage for these people. We don't play that, "Oh, you're not on my team," and things like that. We just, help each other out. So that's what I love about this company.
Oh,
and y'all thing was absolutely amazing.
Thank you, my son. We love you. We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, we got the lady herself, Miss 𝗱𝗏𝗍. I can't wait to hear what you got to say. Talk to us, Auntie 𝗱𝗏𝗍.
First of all, I want
ticket, 𝗱𝗏𝗍.
Okay. First of all, I want to thank you and Murray. It was awesome. And then I want to put a special thanks to Murray for allowing us, the teams, to take some of the stress off of her. And so she can relax and concentrate on what she really needed to do. I worked the front desk with 𝗍𝗍. It was very interesting. Like they said, we had a couple people trying to bring negativity, but 𝗍𝗍 stood up and was like, no, we're going to do it this way. They came in and they enjoyed themselves. I really enjoyed myself. I'm gonna have to watch it because I didn't get to really see a lot of it. I did catch some nuggets. I caught your part, Eric. I love the karaoke. And as you know, I sang I'm Coming Out. So I'm letting y'all know I'm coming out. I'm ready now. So, and that's all due to Inside the Studio. Thank you, Uncle Jock and Eric. But overall, it was lovely. It was intimate. I loved meeting everybody, and not meeting everybody, but seeing everybody for the first time in person, the ones I didn't, the family, the village. And like I said, I've been there since the beginning, and this was by far the most. I mean, it was better than some of the big conferences we've been to because it was so intimate and quaint. So again, thank you, Dr. Eric and Murray. Dr. Murray and Coach Eric and the whole team, the experience.
Woo! Thank you, 𝗱𝗏𝗍. Thank you for all you did and all you was doing. Man, that's that. I really, really appreciate that. We want to jump to the hand of Annie Willie. Annie, talk to us.
Oh, wow. I just want to say congratulations for this event. You guys rock. I know usually they say that in any organization it's only 20% that partake and make it work, but it looks like it was more than 20%. Good job. I couldn't be there. I wish I was there, but the YouTube opportunity is very, very appreciated. The lighting, it's like being in Las Vegas. I love green. That lighting there keep going. And you see my background, you had that yellow lighting. I love it. It was really, really good. And Miss 𝗍𝗍 and the front desk people de-escalating a situation. Oh, it's something that they train in big organization. I work with a USAA. They made us know how to de-escalate situations, and you did it really nice. Everybody did good. I can't say it individually, especially I wasn't there, but yesterday, even Uncle Jock talking a little bit about AI. My grandson is gonna be 2 in December. He paid attention. I kept turning to him like, what? He's listening, you know?
Thank you so much for that. I mean, I'm not even going to say individually because I listened to bits and bits as I was going to church. I came out from church. I said, hey, let me listen again. I listened. It was so, so good. And I have to
Thank you.
say, Troy Gandhi, I don't know. I don't know if you were a news, what did they call them? Whatever role you are doing, you're doing it great. Please, Eric, he deserves a handshake. He needs some drink for that screaming and everything. So thank you,
Oh
everybody. It
man, the
was a good
index
event.
voice. He did it. He did crush it. He did crush it. Do we got a recycle hand up? Is this none other than, are we going back to the recycle? Danae, you up again?
Yes.
All right, talk to us, Danae.
Okay. So I meant to say this. I have to publicly, because I was playing security, and when you're security, everybody's face is the same. You know what I'm saying? So I treat everybody the same. But Frank came through the door, and he came through, and I said, "Excuse me, where's your badge?" And he's like, I don't know, I don't have a badge. I was like, well, you have to go back out and get your badge, right? So he started talking to somebody, and I'm standing right in front of him, like, you're not going nowhere until you get your badge. So when he stopped talking, I pointed him out the door, and he went out the door, and then somebody came and said, oh, he's fine, he's Frank. Then there you are. I was like, oh my God. So I apologize to him for that, but just know I'm just doing my job.
I love it. That's what it's for. Miss 𝗖cie, are you back on the recycle hand?
Yes. I just wanted to give a shout out to Grandma on Friday. She wore that outfit. I mean, she wore it to the beginning when she walked in until she left out of there. And Danae, she was awesome. She was really a great help as well. Thank you, Danae. Appreciate you.
Thank you. I was going to say, whose agent is this? And one more last recycle hand. Is that your recycle hand, Tawana?
Yes, this is the last thing. When we played, or when the Green Sheet song was played, we got up and started crying and dancing. People were looking around like, what is this? But they were starting to feel it. So we got something we need to keep using. I was hoping that you would play it again before it was all over.
I know I wasn't DJ. I was thinking DJ was going to hit it, but DJ didn't hit it up there for us. Miss LaShonda Durden. I thought I had the last name with Tawana, but talk to us, y'all. Y'all did y'all thing.
Thank you, Coach. So I just want to remind everybody as we're closing out, y'all, this was about creating an event to promote your business and build your team, in addition to everything else we got out of it. Please make sure that you are building. If you're in Atlanta, y'all, December 6th, we need to have that place packed out. There is no excuse. We don't have to pay for the venue. We don't have to pay for the food. We don't have to pay for the nothing. All we have to do is open our mouths and tell folks, show up. It's free. Come on, y'all. We are out of excuses. Run these plays. This company is going international, nationwide, touring. Get your people from event to event. That's what they keep telling us is going to build our businesses, and it works. I had my cousin drop off some chips to the barbecue a couple weeks ago to Coach Erik. Had him come on holler at me today or yesterday at the event, and he texted me this morning and was like, I'm signing my AOA today. So guess what? Them little drips is what matter. Detach emotionally, y'all. We are out of excuses. Thank y'all so much, Coach.
That was a training. That was a training, LaShonda. Because you was like, I can't make the event, so you had your cousin come to my house and drop off some chips. So you gave him an assignment, and now here we are, 2 months later. He's saying, I'm joining your team.
Yep.
If y'all didn't catch that right, that move, she used the event even when she couldn't be there. She didn't say, I'm not going to be able to be there. She still brought a guest to the event, gave him an assignment to drop off the chips. He dropped the
He
chips
didn't
off,
even
said,
say,
hey.
just go make the connection with the expert. That's all I need you to do.
Uncle Jock, talk to us, sir.
First, I want to say big ups to Little Drips and Chips. Got a whole AOA. Ooh, man. But also, now, and I got to spin the block, circle the block on this one. I know I always talk about y'all cherry pickers, so I'm y'all this morning. I waited to be last. But I think y'all see what me, Coach Erik, and Dr. Mary have been trying to tell y'all we're trying to build right here. I think it really, really resonated for some of you all, and some of you all, it brought the closure to, hold on, we're really a part of something. Like, we might not have all the big numbers just yet. We might not have all the EDs just yet. We might not have the huge teams just yet. But if y'all continue to stay locked in and plugged in, because I think everybody's belief kind of switched from believing to knowing. I saw it. I see it. I feel it. Like, now you all know. You remember when I said if somebody tells you, hey, I believe it's raining outside, believe it's cool. But if somebody tells you they believe it's raining outside, guess what they're really saying? They don't know. Now you all know that this ain't impossible. All of you all individually should know I'm possible, and everybody that's possible lock arms, and we are going to change the way that this industry operates. We're bringing fun to this stuff. We bringing sexy to this stuff. You know what I mean? It's we're opening up. Have you ever walked into a room and it just felt stuffy? It's hot, it's humid, it's stuffy. Guess what? We just opened the windows and turned on the AC inside of the insurance industry. Are y'all picking up what we putting down? They ain't even seeing it coming. They just know, oh, they're doing something different over there. They don't understand we are getting ready to unleash, just like we said at the beginning, we're gonna operate this and throw some entertainment with this. Y'all are gonna be stars. Y'all started doing interviews. Now we're gonna do podcasts, and we're gonna all hit this industry space, and nobody's gonna realize we're all part of the same team. Man, this thing is gonna be crazy. We got great content, great coaches. We got music. We got everything that you need to be successful. So the ones that are plugged in, just stay plugged in and invest in yourself so you can grow your brand and grow your business. So with that being said, back to you, Eric.
Ooh, man, Uncle Jock, I just want to say something. You mentioned something, so I want to give you another shout out. The music, the DJ, Uncle Jock DJ'd the event, all the songs, because we streamed live to YouTube. Yeah. Everybody had the intro song. So we're like, okay, the last minute we decided we're going to stream it live. So now that we stream it live, because of YouTube, we can't play those songs. Even though YouTube hit me, they gave me a hit. The last closing.
Yeah, I put that song up.
Girls That Want to Have Fun. We got hit with that. We got hit with a violation.
I put up the hype me up joint for you, hoping that they ain't catch it.
Yeah, no, they caught the last minute. The Girls Want to Have Fun. I was like, I talked about Cindy Lauper, Girl Want to Have Fun, but the last second they caught it. They was like, oh, Girls That Want to Have Fun. I'm like, they caught me just saying it. The song played, but we did play the song. But yeah, the last second they gave us a violation. So unfortunately, Sarita's last closing statement will not be played in Russia. So it's blocked from Russia. But that's what the whole thing is. I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all training. YouTube is sensitive. That's why certain things. But Uncle Jock came through. I didn't realize you actually played something. The one time you didn't play your own song. He came through and created intro music for everybody. Uncle Jock came through last minute and created intro music. So the whole segment, even during the break, all the music was music created by Uncle Jock. So we wouldn't, that's inside the studio training, y'all. So we wouldn't violate code and get blocked. So clap it up for Uncle Jock, y'all. Coming in the last minute, creating all the intro songs and creating creating something for everybody. So with that being said, Carol, we're going to hit you up on the last follow-up, but we got to jump. I'm curious to see what you got to say, Carol. Talk to us. You didn't pique my curiosity. Or were you just clapping up for Uncle Jock?
On the other side, Eric.
Oh, Carol's on the other side. I think maybe she's clapping up for Uncle Jock because she was saying, hey, I got something to say. All right, so we got we got two people that I want to hear from. This young lady, I definitely want to hear from. You know, I want to hear from her because she really did a phenomenal job, and she took away all the excuses. She was running, doing her thing, helping out. She's been in all the committees in the background, and then she came and did a phenomenal interview with the ladies. And ladies and gentlemen, she had two kids, a baby and a what do you call it? I don't call it infant and a toddler, if you will. And she held it down, none other than Miss Erica Marie. Talk to us, Erica. Or were you just clapping for Uncle Jock too?
On the other side as well.
Thank you, y'all. Man, it was a blast. Trey, come here. You want to share about your experience at the conference this weekend? Yeah. You want to say how'd you like it? It was so fun. Work. Yeah. Oh man, this girl, she left talking about I'm rich. And I was like, all right, that's what I'm talking about, girl.
So Erica, just talk to us about your experience. What was your experience? What was Level Up for you?
Oh, Level Up for me was so much fun. It was a whole lot of things, honestly, because the last Level Up is when I told people that I was pregnant with my youngest baby. And so for this Level Up to be able to have her be here really meant a lot. And then the last two levels ups, my eldest daughter, Trey, was in Michigan, so she wasn't able to join the last two levels up. So I was just so excited to have the girls there and to learn. And it's crazy because it's the first time Trey ever sat down in a meeting and let me pay attention to the meeting. And so my experience was kind of hybrid. Shout out to the front desk ladies, shout out to ladies, shout out to the social media crew, shout out to the Sunday service crew. Man, y'all are crushing it with the committee. Shout out to the TV crew, camera crew. That was a whole experience because the guy leading the cameras, me and my parents used to work with him at our church, a part of the TV ministry. And so now to see him a few years later, it's been some years since I've seen him, and to see him with his setup and his team and his crew. Hold on one second, Bear. It was so many full circle moments. That was just really, really beautiful. And to be able to it was like a family reunion. It was funny because my parents were like, are you sure you want to take the girls? Or my mom was like, you sure you want to take the girls? I was like, yeah, man, it's just like any family event. Let the girls go with the family members and I go walk off. And that's exactly what I did. They got to go with the family members and I got to go walk off. And man, they had a ball. I know Aria and Trey had a ball. It was just a really, really wonderful experience, man. And also shout out to LaShonda. With what would you call her official title, P?
She was executive producer.
Okay, the executive producer, man. That was the first Level Up we ever had that ran on time. So I attribute that to her. Man, it was just amazing, y'all. It was so awesome. Thank everybody who I got to see. It was so great seeing everybody in person. And thank everybody who got to hang out with the girls real quick while I ran to do this or that. Man, y'all are the best. It was just amazing.
Thank you, Erica Marie. Thank you. And I think she came on the other side. Carol, take us home. Last hand up, Carol. Talk to us.
Hello. Can y'all hear me?
Loud and clear.
Can you hear me? Okay, yes. Thank you all so much. Thank y'all. I felt like I was there. I was at home. Now, y'all fired me up so much. We had went to visit family and relatives, Thursday, Friday night, so I was really out of it. And y'all got me fired. Y'all got me fired up. And then when Debt Mediator Solutions, what is his name?
Armand,
the CEO of Debt Mediator Solutions.
Armand.
Okay, he said, here's my number, do a selfie and hit me up, Lord. I don't know why I did that, because I didn't have no makeup on, my hair wasn't combed. I hit it and I seen it, and I said, oh Lord, they done got me fired up. I wouldn't have never did that. But I did my landing page yesterday. With that, I signed up, and I got one of my good friends that I hadn't seen in about a year, sent her the videos, and I talked to her, and I said, I need somebody to come and help me, because I'm the only one in this little area, and she's like 35 miles up the road. So I'm going to follow up with her, but I'm so excited. I think I'm getting on my husband's nerves, but he is my first Medicare recipient, sign up. So I got him already. But thank you guys so much. And then I have another list that I have to work and go to today to talk to the other lady at the senior center. But thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Y'all see, sometimes you don't know the impact. Sometimes we got to see, y'all, this is a global impact we're going to have. This is a global impact. With that being said, I'm going to turn over back to you, Troy Gandy, the Index Voice of Inspiration.
Right, all right. Well, I want to thank each and every one of the other voices today that all participated in this entire recap. So there is no need for the recap relay. I'm just here to tell you. And Eric and Dr. Mary in production, your visionaries, Uncle Jock for the soundtracks, and man, and LaShonda Jordan. You just thank you all for making my job so easy, because without LaShonda, good Lord, with all the and Dr. Mary with the the prompts and giving me what I needed to keep up with all the changes that were going on. It was unbelievable, but it was a phenomenal event. You can't even put words to it, man. It was so emotional with all the stories and everything that were going on. Just can't say enough. Well, but that being said, that is it for today. Just give it to you back. I'm telling you now. So I'm Troy Gandy, your Index Voice of Inspiration, signing off from Good Morning Experts. Coach Eric, back to you for the announcements and marching orders. Oh, well, let's first say, by the way, what's next?
Drill it till you kill it.
Drill it till you kill it. There it is.
It.
All right. Coach Eric, back to you.
Thank you, Troy. I really appreciate that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, y'all did what you thought couldn't be done. We went overtime. Tomorrow we will be back to our regular schedule, but I wanted to capture this moment. Why? Because I wanted y'all to understand something. Sometimes there's a moment in history that you got to capture. And this was that moment. Watch what happens to your business. The end, we had a meeting after the meeting. And Mr. Relio Evans said something powerful. He's like, this is the EP meeting. He's like, okay, and this is executive partner meeting. We had SFAs at the table, 2 SFAs, a SM, myself and Edie, and him and Edie, and Dr. Mary Edie. He said, but y'all, this is an executive partner meeting. We had to take a picture to mark that time. Why am I saying this to y'all? We got to think bigger. We got to think like executive partners. Executive director, some of y'all trying to get to your next level, I get it. But to become a millionaire, you will become 100-aire along the way. You'll become 1,000-aire along the way. You'll become a 10,000-aire along the way. You'll become 100,000-aire along the way. You'll become a $500,000 earner along the way. We got to think executive partners. Why not? Because when you start thinking smaller than what you're capable of, the results are not life-changing. It's time for us to think executive partners. I know everybody, I'm trying to get the ED. The destination should be executive partner and above. That's $1 million a year income. That's $900,000 a year in income. Why not let the $1 million a year income be the destination? Let's not become a millionaire. Let's become $1 million earner. Are y'all catching me? Let's let the destination to become bigger. Push it out further. And yes, you got to go through SFFA, SFA, SM. You got to go through the steps. You got to go along up the channel. But when your destination is here, your capability is way down there, the destination is here, but your capacity is here. Science says you'll fall short of somewhere down here. Let me say it again. When your destination is down here, but your capacity is up there, the science says you'll fall somewhere below your destination. But what if you make your destination here and your capacity is here? What if you see them as one and the same? Science says at the bottom, very least, you're going to fall somewhere around here. Are y'all catching me? Make sure your destination and your capacity are one and the same. The problem is most of y'all don't see your capacities as being that high because that's not what you've done in the past. Your past is not your capacity.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green